Okay, so this is what happens when my computer runs out of battery power. The entire thing shuts down, which shuts down my Roxio software, which is capturing directly from my PS3. When the Roxio shuts down, it kind of messes with the audio when I bring the computer back up, and so the video may or may not be silent all the way through. So, in order to restart everything, I have to do everything from scratch again. Like plug back in Roxio, turn the program back on, make sure the volume is right, make sure the TV volume is playing, make sure I get the volume in the headphones. A lot of things go into making sure everything's going right when the computer kind of goes down by itself. So now that little disclaimer-esque thing is out of the way, let's get back to the adventure game, in which I am now in an American muscle car. A Corvette C06? Either a C6 or a C06. No, it's a C6. Yeah, when the computer shuts down, I kind of met the end of the race for the Mazda, and since I was getting kind of frustrated because I was doing constant restarts, so I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to a new championship, and here we are in some foreign land, apparently ramming the back of another Corvette. Hey, the AI does it to me, why can't I do it to the AI? I mean, come on, they had it coming. Just want to hear the sweet, sweet sounds of this car. Back on the track, get back on the track. See, the one thing about this game I like, well, there are some things I like about it. Well, there are a lot of things I like about the game, and there's a lot of things I hate about the game. But something that I like about it is the dashboards. Just staring at a car's dashboard, it's just freaking awesome when you keep it stock. I mean, you can have a fully worked ride, but you can keep like the dashboard stock. And that's like, yeah, that's like the essence of street racing. I feel. Other people are like, yeah, the essence of street racing is changing out every single component of your car to make it perform the best way it can possibly, perform. Which includes getting like a digital like tachometer or something. And I'm like, nah, I just keep it stock. Yeah, it may not be the fastest thing on the circuit, but it looks pretty damn good inside. I'm wondering if you can change the digital tach on the windshield with like your RPM, like your revs. Yeah, you probably can't. Just have to listen to the car. You listen to it and you have a conversation with it. That's how you get good lap times. Yeah, I think we're in Spain. It's like a Catalonia version. A version of the Catalonia circuit. Remember, if it's green, it's legal. Use that rule in F1. That rule definitely applies here. I don't know if this thing has a spoiler on it or not. I can't see it in my review, so probably does. But it probably does. If it's to work right, it does have a spoiler on it. Yeah, right now I'm kind of fixated on like aerodynamics and like how to make the car more, you know, complementary to that. It's like I just want to add like spoilers and scoops and dips and other stuff to the car. Cause that basically I want to turn like a road car into an F1 car. But you can't do that. Physics. 9 times out of 10 it'll put you to sleep. But for that 10%, yeah, it's freaking awesome. Unless you're a physicist, then it's all awesome. Like string theory, it's my bitch. No, we hit it wrong. Damn you, Lexus! It's like I'm wondering why they. I'm trying to say is that I'm wondering why the guys at Rockstar can't take like samples from like Need for Speed games and car engines, maybe Forza, like Need for Speed or Forza games. Maybe even Gran Turismo, like put into like the GTA cars. It's like it's like okay, you have a Corvette, so it sounds like a Corvette. You have a Ferrari, sounds like a Ferrari. You have a Lamborghini, sounds like a Lamborghini.
We won. Good job, man. Nice drive.
Like how my gear shifted by itself. Go shift. Like before, most wanted there were the 3 stages of shifting. Here, another stage is introduced. Ghost shifting. I mean, if you drive a car with a stick, it's like, yeah, that's good. But when you get one of paddle shifters, it's like, yeah, you know that car is specifically built for the track. With stick, it's like, yeah, it could go either way. But ultimately, you are slower in lap times. Oh, it's a Z06. Okay. That's cool. That is definitely cool. The Eliminator, which is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I want to skip that event, thank you. It's like in order to win, you have to be in first. And you know how hard it is to get first place in this game? I mean, hell, the air's already out to get me as it is. Stewards, if you fuck up 4 times, they're like, you're out. You mess up on the track 1 time, you gotta restart the entire thing. I just don't got time for that bullshit.
Laps, you're being loaned some insanely designed vehicles. A Lamborghini Reventon, a Sterling Moss Mercedes, and an awesome open-wheel Caterham. Enjoy the ride and beat those times.
You say Caterham? It's Caterham. Kicked our ham. Caterham. It's like potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. The French Riviera. A bunch of rich motherfuckers living up in the lap of luxury on their fancy yachts and their expensive fucking orgies.
Focus on the lights.
Nah, I don't hate rich people. It's like, I want to be one of them. It's like, don't die. I mean, it's very hard to fuck this up, man. Come on. All you gotta do is just beat the lowest time. And you basically won the event. It's like recently, I was absolutely captivated by the Lexus LFA. I mean, everything about it screamed gorgeousness, right? Except when I watched the Kurt GMX Forza Horizon 2 video, and when you drove the car in third person, and I actually saw the spoiler lift up from the back, and I was like, oh. So disappointed. Everything about this car is sexy except for its spoiler. Just as your bookshelf. I was disappointed. I was like, yeah, maybe I should like just put like a custom spoiler on this thing and just call it a day. And which I think this game does do that. Yeah, because apparently I'm not going fast enough for it to come out. It's like what, 160 kph, which is like what, 150, let's see, 60, 100, 200. Yeah, I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's like my brain is acting up a little bit today, so it might take some time. 612. That might be 110. 110 mph. Let me see if I'm right. Because I think the dynamic spoilers on the new supercars come out at around 160 kph. And that is, yeah, it's 100. Oh. That's 10 mph too high. It's 100. Yeah, don't hold me to that though, but you know. Yeah. Alright, so if I reach 100, that spoiler should be coming out now. So it should give me increased downforce. And which I don't have. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, Lexus, your spoiler does not work. Defective. It's like there's only so much finessing you can do on a PS3 controller. My God, come on. It's like the reason I don't restart is because I do have a check mark on one of those times, and all I have to do is just finish, and then this nightmare's over. It's like, it's a good car. It's just the track is it's just too damn narrow for it.
Good job, man. You pulled off a podium.
Fuck you. For all your pain and misery, you get $800. The Hockenheimring. Home turf, man. How you gonna roll with it? Sure they want to ride with me. Oh, we're gonna get to that Pagani sooner or later. Spoiler alert.
Okay, we need to nail the last two corners. A tricky 90-degree right that leads onto the suit curve. When you power back onto the straight, use the curve on your final exit.
It's like, I don't know what I don't know who made this car or what he was smoking when he made this car, but obviously he was smoking something. Just look at this thing. I know it's a variant on the oh shit, what's it called? McLaren version of Mercedes. But yeah. And no, I'm not feeling this car. Yeah, we're already wrestling with it. Yeah, this car can sum up this game in like one lap. It's like, yeah, you don't just drive the car, you wrestle it around the damn track X amount of times against AI who are out to kill you and stewards who are out to fuck you over if you go off the road even one way in the wrong direction. But not in a straight line, but only in corners. It's like, oh, corner cut. Sorry, corner cut. Sorry, corner cut. Sorry, corner cut. Disqualified. Get the fuck off my track. It's like, look at the street peasant thinking he can roll with the prestige. Oh, I'm about to flip the car. So where was I? Sorry, I had an incoming phone call, so I had to break away from you guys to answer the phone.
Nice driving, man. You're on the podium.
It's like, so far I'm not impressed by these cars, man. It's like the Lexus LFA, it's okay. This is just a waste of money. Like, nope. It's like, I'd rather spend money on, it's like a cross between what's it? It's like a Mercedes Black Edition SL something, SLR, SLS, whatever they call it, in a McLaren. It's like you give me these tracks to run on, which are extremely narrow, and these expensive supercars, which are specifically built to go on roads that are straight, so that they can show off their top end speed. They don't do well in corners, you morons. Which is kind of ironic.
Don't let the straights fool you. These corners are technical. There's gonna be tight turns, high-speed chicanes, and heavy traffic. Good luck.
It's like if a supercar is built for like top end speed, like 250 plus mph, this is not going to do well in corners. That's what I'm thinking. If a car can do like 220, maybe it has a chance in corners, like the McLaren P1 or MP12 or all its variants. Oh, this was good. See, this Lambo has a controlled sound, so it's like everything's alright. It fools you into thinking that. It's like everything's alright because you know you get like this calm sound from the engine. It's not roaring in your ear. It's like it's just going. It's like you can tell I like a car because I keep getting better lap times with it. So it's like, yeah, so this car kind of fits me. It fits me. See, me and the Lamborghinis, we always get along well. Except the Murcielago. Our car can go to hell. So like the Gallardo, it is freaking fantastic. Especially in Most Wanted. That was like my go-to car to do everything with, like high stakes, like bounty runs or high-end races, you know, whatever you're feeling. And undercover, it was kind of a shame because they kind of hit that car until like until like the actual end of the game. I think we had to like beat the game first in the PS2 version before the car unlocked itself, and it's like, oh, here you go, it's the Gallardo. But after everything's like finished, you're like, what the fuck, man? So I don't want to go back through this shit again. Then there's Carbon. I don't recall driving. Well, I know it's in Carbon, but I don't recall really driving it explicitly. I might have. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. And even in Pro Street, I don't think I drove it. I don't even think it's in Pro Street. I know the Mercy is, but I don't know if the Gallardo is. So I can remember way back when this car used to be the shit. Now everybody's focused on the Aventador and Veneno. I wish it looked like light years better than this car, but this car's like, oh, we built this from inspiration from an F14, like not F14, but an F-22 Raptor. And it's like, okay, it kind of shows. It's good. Like a fighter pilot. Then the Aventador rolls out, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, that's a nice fucking car. And then I see something like the Ferrari FS, not Ferrari FXXK. Whew, that's a mouthful. Which just looks absolutely like batshit crazy. And it's super expensive, like $3 million. It's like each year, it's like supercars and hypercars, they just get better and better. To the point where they look just absolutely like alien, and it's like, yeah, I would try something like that. So I guess the overall decision here from the test drives is that the Lamborghini kind of wins out. The Sterling Moss Mercedes, that car can go to hell. LFA, it's a fun drive, but not really built for like any serious competition beyond showing off. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Germans. And I think beyond level 15 in this game, I think there's just DLC. But since I'm not going to really follow up with that, I'm just going to say, yeah. I think the overall goal of this game is to actually get the GT1 championship. And once you get that, you're done. I might look up to see if there is any DLC for this game. Because there's something about speed hunters and some other stuff, but I'm not really sure what that is. Beyond cars. But since everything in this game kind of reacts like a boat, it's like, yeah, do I really want to delve into DLC at this point? It's like, when I finish the game, it's like, thank fucking God, this is over.
Is yours for the taking. Beware, the performance of the cars you'll be facing are gonna take a few steps up.
You say that like I should be scarred, man. I'm not scarred. Catalonia, Shanghai, and Dubai. Ooh. How the tables turn. European muscle or American muscle? Or we could go straight up Japanese. Yeah, the Porsche's pretty good, but they all look the same. There's no personality, it's just, yeah, okay. It's a new year, new car. It's like new year, same body, different engine. That car can go to hell. Don't give a shit about it. Don't. That car is pretty good in carbon and most wanted. Beyond that, no. I think the one thing I hate about the LFA is that it kind of like drifts all over the damn place. You can't really control it at high speeds unless you like tweak with its settings a lot. Revington would be good, but it's too damn expensive. Gallardo's good though, so I'm gonna go with the Gallardo. And I'm up to the end of the session, so I won't show off how I set up the car, so you have to see that.